Hey, good morning everybody. Well, it's May the 2nd, and that means we're a day or two late on our monthly expense report, but we're going to try to whoop it out here real quick. This is a little bit different than the normal expense report, and I'm guessing everybody's expenses that's RVing, or really everybody in America's expenses, are a little different this month. But let's kind of go over this real quick and see if we can't get it posted. First thing is I want to do is explain the spreadsheet. This is all of our expenses for the last 12 months. This column right here is going to be the month of April, what everything we spent for the month of April. And then this column right here is going to be everything we spent for the last 12 months. So that's April of 2020 back to May of 2019. So that'll be the total that we spent the last 12 months. The next column is going to be this total divided by 12 to give us our average monthly cost for each one of these line items. And then we've been full-timing for 35 months since June of 2017. So this is going to take the total for the last 35 months and divide that total by 35 to give us what we've averaged per month for the last basically 3 years. These are just these rows here, just some average about what we've been doing this month, where we've been staying and how much we've been traveling. And then these rows down here are the line items that we include in our budget. So one more quick explanation is we live full-time in our 42-foot Class A motorhome. We have no bills. Our motorhome is paid for. Our car is paid for. We generally stay in Thousand Trails campgrounds, and that's a campground membership that has 81 parks, and we purchased that membership for $4,000. We purchased it used. If you want to know more about Thousand Trails, up in the top left-hand corner we'll put a link to our Thousand Trails video. But basically it costs, for the membership like we've got, that allows you to stay up to 21 days in any Thousand Trails park, and then move straight into another Thousand Trails park and stay from 1 to 21 days there. And you can do that all year long until you stay totally free the whole year for no campground fees. So anyway, we have no bills. Everything's paid for, so there's nothing in here for payments on the motorhome, the car, credit card payments, none of that. Everything we do cash. We worked until we were 66 and we had enough money to live the lifestyle, got our bills paid for, and so this is our expenses. The only thing out of here is we have 2 storage units in Las Vegas. We did not downsize. We kept all of our furniture, put them in storage units, and we pay about $4,000 a year for those storage units. And it doesn't count anything that we give to charity or gifts or Christmas. Any of those kind of things are not in here. So let's start off the spreadsheet. We drove 194 miles the month of April, and we basically were over in Casa Grande, which is Arizona, which is just south of Phoenix, and we drove to Yuma. That's pretty much it. We moved one time. We spent 4 nights, the 1st through the 4th. We stayed in a Thousand Trails park, an Encore park, over in Casa Grande, Foothills West. And then the last 26 nights we stayed outside. We couple that purchased a home in Yuma in Fortuna Foothills. They're back working in DC, so they have their RV home and lot here vacant. They rented it to us for $300 a month plus utilities. We spent 26 days the month of April on their property, and then 4 nights in Thousand Trails. We spent $113 for fuel. We filled up right before we drove from Phoenix to here, and then filled up right before we pulled in, so we have a full tank of gas, of diesel. We spent $516 this month. And how we got to that, we paid dues on our Thousand Trails membership, and that's $628. We have an upgrade, that's the Trails Collection, that costs $214 a year. And then we belong to RPI, which is another campground membership that costs $150 a year. In those campgrounds, you have to pay $10 a night. So we take those 3 annual membership dues, add them up. That's $992. Divide that by 12. That's $83 a month we allocate to each month. As I mentioned, we pay $300 a month. We only stayed here 26 days, so we just took 26 days out of that $300 a month. And then we gave them a $200 deposit for utilities. So we gave them $500. So we just took the $500, divided that by 30 to get the daily rate, and then multiplied that times 26. That for a total of $433 a month, plus the $83 in annual dues. Motorhome Repairs. We bought a new mattress. We've been wanting to purchase this mattress for a year or more, but to be honest, we had no way to get rid of our old mattress. That's why we hadn't purchased it. Well, now that we're here, we purchased a new, I think it's called Casper from Costco. It was $845. And our old mattress we just cut up, and then every week we'd put about a third of the mattress out. We have the big, whatever it is, 60-gallon, 70-gallon trash can. And our neighbor let us put some in his. We just chopped up the foam rubber and put it in the trash cans and finally got rid of it all. And then we bought 2 more battery cables for our 6-volt golf cart batteries to help carry. We got 2 that's got a little bit of corrosion on them. So now we've got all new cables on those batteries back there. So maintenance was $865. Auto and gas, we bought a tank of gas a month ago and we haven't burned through that yet. So that's 0 on the car. Our insurance, the RV is $1,500 a year. The car insurance is $850, and we have a $1 million umbrella policy. We add all 3 of those up, divide by 12, and we allocate $223 a month for automotive and RV insurance. Groceries, $736. 0 dining out. Internet and cell phone. I didn't put that in there for this month, but I can click over to this one. We have 2 cell phones. We have a Verizon Jetpack that's got 15 gigabytes. We have an unlimited Verizon Jetpack that we pay $65 a month, and then a smartwatch that I have hooked up to it for $10 a month. That equals $229 for internet and cell phone. DirecTV is $94. Medical, we both have our Medicare, which is, in our Part A is free, Part B is $145 a piece. Our Part D, which is for our drugs, prescriptions, and that's $13 a piece. And then we have a Plan G that fills in all the deductibles for our Medicare, and that's $125 a month for Pearl and $131 a month for me, total of $572. Pet care 0. Recreation and hobbies. Under hobbies, I bought a new tripod for the cameras, $116. Computer, nothing. Clothing, Pearl's bought a few blouses, $265, and mail is nothing. That gives us our totals $3,729, which is, we average $39.08, so we're $200 under our average for the last 12 months, and then for the last 35 months we've averaged $41, and that's due mostly to maintenance. We have a real big maintenance. We had a $10,000 maintenance charge February of 2019. It's got that boosted up. So we've been averaging for the last 12 months $46,800. So $47,000 is what we've spent the last 12 months. Since we've been RVing, we're averaging $50,000. So $45,000 to $50,000 is pretty much where we're at. Couple line items I didn't cover is this right here is our average diesel cost. So we averaged the last 12 months $7 a night for diesel. We've been averaging $10.67. Our fuel cost per mile driven, last 12 months 50 cents, 49 cents for the last 35 months. And then our camping, averaging $7.35 per night for camping cost. And then for the 35 months, $8. This month is 17, and that's because we're spending this $300 a month plus utilities, where normally our utilities are free and our camping's free. If you are trying to figure out what it might cost you, or trying to figure out if you're thinking of this lifestyle and you're wanting to put together a budget of projected expenses, if you'll email us, here's our email address. It's boborpearl@gmail.com. And we'll send this to you. This is our 2018, our actual expenses of 2018. And it's got, since we started in June, but the totals here in this column will be the last 12 months. And then our average a month. And then there's another tab where you can put in your numbers and start working on getting your budget. So just start typing it in, 100, 200, 200, and you can see it totals up here, totals up going down, and it'll let you start plugging in and experimenting with a budget for yourself. You can change any of these line items that you might want to change, and it'll give you a starting spot. You can forget this if you want to. This here's a frugal budget that we included, and it takes some stuff out that lets you get adjust, but you can ignore that or use it. Anyway, we'll send this spreadsheet out to you if you'd like to help kind of play around with putting together your own budget. And that pretty much covers it. We are still in Yuma. We're sheltering in place, social distancing, all that kind of stuff. We've got some great neighbors here where we've been able to kind of get together a little bit, and but we're getting ready to get back on the road. We're kind of anxious to head north. So I'll hope that helps everybody. Until we see you again, keep the wheels rolling, stay safe. We'll see you at the next exit, folks. Bye-bye.